Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're well on this Friday morning, very Friday morning here in the UK. Thursday night for a lot of you other people, but I hope you're all well nonetheless. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Jim, JJ, Ale, Razzie, JJ, TC, Mua, the Devil, Asterix, or Arix, sorry, should say, Gulupa, Dale. I hope you're all well. Riley, how are you doing? In Phoenix, how are you? I hope you're all well. So, the Mass Outbreak event is going to be going live in around 45 minutes from now. So, we finished off our last stream last week. Before we jump into the Mass Outbreak tonight, we will try and attempt to get this feebas one more time. Well, we've got a little bit of time to spare while we warm up the stream for the event to go live. But I hope you're all doing well and having a great day, evening, whatever time it is. I think of mine, was it Tracy? Yes, Tracy up from the UK, staying up late. Tracy, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great Friday morning. It is late here in the UK, but it's good. I'm pleased. I'm excited to be going into this Mass Outbreak event. Hopefully we have a lot of luck tonight and get some shiny Pokemon with the charms. Mighty, after 2 weeks I finally got a shiny feebas. Nice, and evolved it. Thanks, Brilliant Diamond. Oh, nice. You got it in that game as well. That is awesome. Way better than getting it in Scarlet and Violet. Way harder anyway. Massive props for that. So, we have kept the outbreak from the other night. So, we should be able to just dive straight in and kind of continue where we left off. I've been putting my clock back in my game. I remembered. So, we kept it, which is good. Right. We'll go down here, and once we're in position I'll catch up with chat. But what's everyone like hunting for tonight in the outbreak when it goes live, if you are taking part in it? Remember as well, we got the Misdrevious event as well for rare candy farming, so that's going to be a good one to go after as well this evening. Right, we are all set up. Imagine if we get it very quickly. Tyler, how are you doing in Frozen? I hope you're both well. A quick thank you, brother, for all your help with the game. Anytime I'm in need of help, I know I can rely on you. You are more than welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Dominic, 16 minutes past 1 here in Germany. That is late, my friend. The dedication to be at the stream. I appreciate it. Atomic Cock, I wonder when we're going to get the mystery gifts for the shiny legendaries for Scarlet and Violet. I think it'll be right at the end of the games, just before the next gen is about to drop, you know. They kind of did the same with a lot of the previous ones, like Xerneas and Yveltal and stuff like that. So, and then Zamazenta and Zacian and Eternatus, I think those events dropped right at the end, Scarlet and Violet, so we might have a little bit of a wait on our hands. Mimikyu for sure. Anthony, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Galupa, I'm probably missing this event because I'm away in Leeds for a few days tomorrow. Hope you have an amazing time, mate. Did you watch the game last night? It wasn't the best. It was not the best. Was it last night? It was last night, wasn't it? Or Wednesday night. But yeah, bit of a shame. Dortmund just out-experienced us, I think, in that one. Going for Mimikyu, going for Phantom. The great shinies as well. The hardest thing about Mimikyu, I find, is it's a really difficult one to identify. I always get like thrown off by the normal the normal form in the different light in the forest and things where you hunt it. It always kind of is super deceiving to see. But it's the cheeks, isn't it? Because the regular one has the red cheeks, so the shiny always has the kind of the darker cheeks. That's the way I kind of try and distinguish whether or not it's shiny or not. But we'll see tonight. That's the first one I think we'll try and go after in the raid. That would be the one I would love to get with a Crafty Mark. I love Mimikyu. It's one of my favorites. Does the event go live at 1 AM UK time? Yes, it does. Yeah. So about 40 minutes from now it should be live, so we should get through the sandwich and then the event should be pretty much live. So hopefully in that time though we can get a shiny feebas. Ronin warriors are the after effects activating on the field. I'll let Ronin answer that. Did you get your Mew Ultra Premium collection from Magic Madhouse? I think it arrives tomorrow, you know. I think it's shipping, it shipped, so it should be here tomorrow. If everything is planned properly. So I will let you know, because I am going to crack it, this one, for sure. Have you cracked yours yet, though? That's the thing. That's a question. And if you did you, what pulls? Did you get any pulls? I cracked an ATB in Lille and it was terrible. Terrible. Got nothing. I can't wait until the Paradox Rift TCG set comes out on November the 3rd. I know, it looks so good. It looks so good. Is the event live? Yeah, so the event will be in like 40 minutes time. So it goes live in about 40 minutes. And then that's both the Mass Outbreak and the new Terror Raid as well. So both of those should be live. What are we doing? There we go. That's the position we need. Right. Shiny Mimikyu is grayscaled. Yeah, it's I always find it difficult though in the forest. I don't know if anyone else finds it difficult when there's certain lights in the forest areas where you hunt it and the light shines on it and it makes it look like it is the shiny, but it never is. At least it's never been for me anyway. Michael, I'm colorblind, so worse for some of us. That is very true. I shouldn't complain, Michael. But have you ever checked out Austin John's video? He did like different color grading that you can do on your monitors and switching things to try and help out with that sort of thing. I don't know. It might be a video worth checking out. It might help because that is very, very difficult to do. Here's me complaining when I have no right to. Let's see, are we in the position? There we go. Where's this pink fish gonna come? Professor Oak, I think Newcastle are such a young team. You shouldn't look at it negatively if you bounced or end up in Europa League. Yeah, I think you know Europa League would be fine. I just want the journey to continue. You're so right though. Like when you look at the two teams last night, I think the one thing that Dortmund had going for them is so much experience, right? They just knew how to close that game out, knew how to kind of handle it under pressure. And I think it was really good to see. Like, I have a lot of like admiration for Dortmund as a team. I really like them as a team. I think their fan base is pretty similar to Newcastle's in a lot of way. But yeah, they're just, you know, all that Champions League experience they got just showed last night. It was like, yeah, schooled. Never negative about it, just disappointed a little bit. But yeah, we'll come back, we'll bounce back. We should be good. Got a tough game this weekend against Wolves and lots of injuries though. So Kyle, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you're joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us all and you are having a fantastic Thursday or Friday wherever you are based. Such an awkward time. Like, it's Friday here in the UK, but it's Thursday pretty much most other places. Get 100 likes, chat. If you are in the chat and you are enjoying the stream tonight, do drop a like. It does really help out. And thank you so much, Professor Oak, for rallying the cause. Rallying the cause, as always, my friend. Got my second 151 Ultra Premium collection yesterday, Jazzy Girl. Very nice. Awesome to hear. Is that the one that you're going to keep sealed, or are you going to crack one of them now? Sorry if I've missed your comment already and you already have mentioned cracking it or keeping them sealed. Such a nice collector's box though. It really is. Tyler, congrats on getting the elusive shiny level 100 Magikarp. Tyler, I still cannot believe that we actually got it. You know, I think that we had no luck getting the shiny, like a second shiny. We got the first one pretty quickly and then it was just a drought and then the one after that. So we lucked out massively with it, but very, very, very happy that we managed to get it. Firefly, shiny hunting Mimikyu in Internal Pass and the color of the landscape just blended in with the shiny. Found one after 3 hours. A lot of eye strain. That sounds absolutely brutal. Here's me complaining about the shading in the forest, and that sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, because that is, the colors there are so similar, aren't they? That's crazy. Fair play on getting the shiny though in that particular area. Come on, shiny feebas, show yourself. Someone called I ordered, and I own a full art card from Paldea Evolve set from TCG Player, and I can't wait till I get here. By far from my favorite gym leader. Yeah, it's a very nice card as well. Very nice. Hope it doesn't take too long to turn up, mate. That's a super nice card though. Definitely one that I would have liked for my collection. Still missing a lot of the big Scarlet and Violet cards. I haven't really bought many of them, to be honest. I did pull in a separate ETB for the 151 set. I pulled the All Art Alakazam card, which is a really nice one, so that is cool. But other than that, I haven't really had too many hits from it at all. Level 100 Magikarp shiny in 2. Damn, yeah, very lucky. I think the second one we did, and then that led us to the shiny Melodic hunt, because we had about 20 minutes left over on our sandwich pass, so we decided to come do this, and this is kind of helping us kickstart the stream tonight before the ghosty outbreak start. I'm excited to do the Mimikyu one though. I don't think I have shiny hunt Mimikyu in Scarlet and Violet because of all the reasons that I've listed above. Professor Ugly, gotta run, but good luck on the shiny hunts. Chat, remember to like the stream. 100 likes. I'm counting on you all. See you in the next one, team. Professor Og, thank you so much as always, my friend. Have a great night, rest, and I will hopefully see you on the next stream. But take care of yourself, man, and always appreciate you dropping in, and great catching up with you, however brief it has been. But take care of yourself, mate, and I will speak to you very soon. Right, see. You know, the one thing I'm like a little bit curious of is we knocked the 60 out. I've kept the outbreak, but because I've had to kind of I missed one of the slots, whereas when I put my clock back and it ticked over a day, so I put it back a day, and I wonder whether it's reset the 60 that we've already knocked out, and I'm not too sure if that would count or not, or if it's already kind of locked in the 60 and it still counts. A little bit unsure on that. Mighty, I started collecting the Pokemon cards again. I only collect them though because playing them is very complicated for my small peanut brain. You and me both. TCG, I really like it as a game. I sometimes play online, but I just don't have, it's just so much to kind of take in. Like the barrier to entry, learning like all the cards, all the mechanics and stuff like that just feels so steep. And I've spoke to TCG players before, and they always say VG, the kind of the barrier to entry for VG's so much higher, but I kind of disagree. But I probably just because VG feels a lot easier for me to kind of get into, because I've played for so many years. So I guess if I played TCG for that long, but I always like the card game. It's always something I'd love to get into a bit more. Purified Chino, I got 2 in an hour earlier on stream. Lechonk 15 minutes in, and an Espatra as soon as I rocked up to the outbreak. Full odds. That is what we like to hear. Congrats on those awesome shinies as well. Lechonk as well, one of my favorites of the game. Even though it's like a low level one, it's still, or an early game one I should say, it's a very cool one to get. But I haven't had much luck with getting like a full odds shiny in a long time from an outbreak. Not when I rock up. Can't remember the last time I did, to be honest. Why not send Melodic to auto battle the feebas? We could do that. I think we've knocked out the 60, so even though I'm just questioning whether it's carried, so we shouldn't really knock out anymore, because we'll just reduce the outbreak and the number that do spawn in, which is not really what we want to be doing at this stage. Ultimate Team Tron, I got shiny level 100 and level 98 in that Magikarp. Very nice, my friend. It can show up at level 98. I never realized that. I was joking around and saying that you could kind of cheat and just get a level 100 Magikarp. You just catch any shiny that you come across in that pond and just level it up to level 100. Slap an Everstone on it and then rare candy it. But it wouldn't really be the same, would it? It wouldn't be the same. Do you have an original red Gyarados from Gen 2? I do actually. I've got one on both my crystal and on my silver cartridges right now. So yeah, the OG. I know there's a way for you to use the Gyarados if you can catch a Ditto, or you breed a Ditto, because I think Ditto's breedable. Gen 2, right? Or you can almost guarantee shiny eggs with those. I'm not too familiar with all the details of it, but it seems like a pretty fun way if you want to do breeding in Gen 2 to get some Pokemon and some more than less common Pokeballs and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I'd love to do it sometime. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Bradley, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I'm good, my friend. I'm good. I'm looking forward to the outbreaks. Only got half an hour until it goes live, so not too long. My idea used to think that Haxorus was a pseudo legendary. I still do sometimes. I threw in the pseudo legendary kind of video for Scarlet and Violet. I still class it as one, although it's not really classified as one because it doesn't have the stats to kind of back it up. It always feels like it would be one though. So don't feel bad about doing it because I do it all the time with Haxorus. I feel like it's justified though. Haxorus is a really cool Pokemon. Just needs a little bit of a stat buff though. Friggin' Draken that evolves super late in the adventure and its crazy stats. Yeah. Justice for Haxorus, indeed. Devil, I was hunting Gumi with shiny sandwich for a whole day before getting it. And then did a sandwich for the Mankey and got 3 shinies in 30 minutes. It's always the way, isn't it? It's always that first one or the one that you really want to go after and it never shows up. And then the one that you do after that, it's like some mad RNG. I don't know how it works out, but yeah. It's always nice when you get those like sandwiches that do produce like a bunch of shinies in a little period. I think I had it with the last outbreak I had for Clefairy when I was doing the Clefairy outbreak the last time. I got 3 in the last sandwich. And one of them had the Crafty Mark, which was a massive relief because I was like, there's no way we're getting this Pokemon with the Crafty Mark. I don't know, and some reason in my head I thought, we should be able to get this pretty easily. I mean, you've got like a 1 in 20 chance to get it, so it's not terrible odds. But yeah, it was a lot more tricky. I don't know how possible it's going to be like to get, especially if they do a 7-star raid next weekend. That's going to be the real kicker, because it's going to mean I'm not really going to be able to keep the outbreak in game to get all of the different Pokemon with the Crafty Mark, because I would love to get all of them shiny with the Crafty Mark, but I know it's a huge task. Like the Clefairy seemed big enough task and that was 1 Pokemon. Now we got 4 to go after, which is cool. So we might see us continue it on the Halloween stream, but we'll see. I've got something else kind of lined up just in case we kind of finish up with these though. Recently caught shiny Lycanroc Midnight from using your methods. Awesome to hear, Trippy Tim. Pleased you got that. Such a nice shiny as well. And the Devil, I was humped. And the Devil, you want to continue that sandwich hunt as well. You might get some more of those 3-peats in one sandwich. That would be very, very good. I also feel like, chat, my pronunciation of sandwich has come on a long way in the last couple of weeks since the highlighting of sandwich. Shona, are the outbreaks in Paldea or Kitakami as well? I can't remember. They're in both regions, so the outbreaks are in both. I didn't really state with the terror raids for Miss Magius, but I think those will just be in Paldea. But the mass outbreaks are going to appear in both Kitakami and Paldea, which is nice. So we'll be able to go to both areas to get the outbreaks for them. Right, Pinkfish, come on, where are you at? Awesome. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Might used to play a lot of Emerald on GBA SP of one of my relatives, and it was sunshine and rainbows until the cartridge randomly stopped working, maybe because of the internal battery. Maybe that. There are a lot of things wrong. It's weird you say that, because it's weird, I've got my Emerald here. I had to do some soldering work on the chipboard last night, because one of the pins on the flash card, it like, I don't know, like it looked very, very thin. It looked like it had corrosion to it, which was really weird because the rest of the board was pretty clean. So I had to kind of fix that up, and that was a massive pain, but managed to do it. First time I did it and put it back together, it started buzzing, so I knew I did something wrong, and I put the battery in the wrong way around, so I figured it was that. But it's all nice and clean now and it works, which I'm very happy about. Because I was kind of wanting to do a Deoxys hunt on the channel at some point before the DLCs dropped, but with it breaking, I'm just lucky the save has not been erased, which is the big thing for it. Phoenix, I like sandwich. I can continue it. You know what the funny thing is? I was speaking to my mum on the phone the other day, and she says it. She says sandwich. So that's where I've picked it up from. That's where it's originated from. So I can blame my mum. I don't know if it's her accent, but I feel like it's not. I feel like that's how she pronounces it. So, Mama Lee is to blame for the pronunciation. I finally got my shiny Alola Vulpix. Nice. 237 eggs, Miguel. That is amazing. Very, very nice. One of the coolest Alola Pokemon as well, for sure. Caught a random shiny Lurantis and random shiny Fomantis today, back to back. Nice, TC Moa. That is amazing. Just caught a shiny Jangma on an Outbreak. That is pretty good going. Keep that luck going, especially for another 20 minutes, because the outbreaks are coming. You need that luck. Oh, what have we done? Actually, we can knock this out. We can get rid of this wish cast. It's just kind of hanging here doing nothing. So if we can remove it, that would be good. Bye-bye. Bye. Running, you're getting Baboch spawns as well. Might want to clear those. Yeah, that's the thing. They're like messing up our encounter table for sure. I'm gonna have to pull in, I think, something else, because I don't feel like Breloom's gonna be the one to beat those, because it is not the best on the water. But we'll get rid of these quickly. And then we can go for more. Cody, Osirus, do you think the Miss Magius event trumps repeat farming for the chance you raid? I actually probably do, personally, because I kind of feel like I've got all the Terra Shards that I kind of need at the moment. So I feel like the doing or continuing... Why are you not going after that? Yeah, continuing going for more Terra Shards is just not going to be... It's definitely not shiny. There's no way that's shiny. Why is it not attacking it? It seems super weird. Jazzy girl. Right, read your last message. No, it's not attacking. Gonna have to get Goldingo out. Where are you? I've got one here. Wasting valuable sandwich time as well on these Baboch. There we go. Goldingo's gonna do it. Right, Jazzy girl, where's your last message? I'm gonna open the first 151 Ultra Premium collection I got, because I have looked at the seals on both, and the first one has a small hole in it. Not a bad idea. I don't blame you. You'll have to let me know what your pulls are like once you've cracked it open. But I hope you get some really, really good pulls. Is there anything you're hoping to pull specifically? Oh, you're joking. It had 1 HP. That's why. Okay. I should have noticed that. He's like, nah, stop sending me out. I'm just ignoring the fact that it's got no HP. Thank you, chat. Need to wake up. It's like, yeah, it's strange. It's like you never normally have a problem taking any water types down. We got 9 minutes of our sandwich left, so not too bad. The Big Cheese, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Just joined. Hopefully, you're the one person that's going to bring us a little bit of luck with this feebas hunt, because we do need some. I don't know whether to set up another sandwich, to be honest, after this one, because we'll only have like 10 minutes. It just feels like a little bit of a waste if we're going to be doing the outbreak very soon. What's your favorite shiny you caught? I think it has to be, if I'm being honest, the Celebi we got recently in Pokemon Crystal. Full odds Celebi has probably topped everything, if I'm honest with you. I think I still can't quite believe we got it in the amount of resets we got it in, but it was just a really cool moment to get it, and it's something that I've always wanted to hunt in those games, which I've never really had the chance to properly, so being able to kind of do it on stream was very cool. So I would say that one kind of sits at the top of the list at the moment for the best one. What about you? And Chris, how are you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the support, really appreciate it, and thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed for however long you can hang around for tonight, but hope you're having a great day, and really appreciate you being here. Scott, have you tried Facebook before? Have I tried Facebook before? Many, yeah, like, but I never ever use it ever at all anymore. Never use Facebook. I don't know, no, it's just not for me. Facebook. I think when my older relatives started using it, I was like, it's probably time not to use this anymore. Does that sound bad? But yeah, I only really use Twitter, Discord. I don't really use very many of the other, like, I don't know. TikTok's just a hole. If I sit on there, then I'll be on there for hours and lose precious hours of my life, so I never really and get very little value from it. I think I'm probably on YouTube more than I am on anything else though, out of everything. Right, come on, shiny fish. Which is your favorite? Pseudo legendary. Mine is Tyranitar. No, very original. That would be mine as well. I love Tyranitar. It is the best. My favorite Pokemon, so it has to be my favorite pseudo legendary. Lots of very cool pseudo legendaries though. I'd say Garchomp's up there. I love Garchomp. I do like Colmar as well. Colmar is very cool. Salamence. Excalibur. There aren't many of the pseudo legendary that I dislike, to be honest. Job, I'm saved at Zapico West right now using the fighting sandwich. Should I do psychic instead? So I must one spawn. What are you going for, Sharp? Nintendo fan of Celebi. So cool, yeah, it was amazing. It was, honestly, I still can't believe it. We'll probably do a giveaway for Celebi on the channel when it is compatible in Scarlet and Violet, so that'll be when the DLCs drop and stuff like that. So it's very easy to duplicate on Pokemon Crystal, so we can do that, and then you could trade up through bank, through home. So we could we will do that. Obviously depends where you sit on the fence with receiving duplicate Pokemon, but they all will have home trackers, because that's how I'll be able to pull them up through into Pokemon Home to Scarlet and Violet. So we'll do that at some point, I think, with that Celebi, if anyone would be interested. That'll be, I would imagine, well, Indigo Disc, whenever that does drop. Mighty, I got another shiny Charmander recently, like I have another one, but I just can't get enough of the Golden Flame Lizard. Very nice, and I don't blame you. Black Charizard is one of the best shinies. And it's a Charizard as well. And you never know, there might be a way in the Indigo Disc where we can actually put mightiest marks on some of these Pokemon that do have the mightiest mark already, you know, like the Max Super we had in Sword and Shield. I hope there's something like that, so it'd be very cool. Then we could put it on like shiny Pokemon and stuff like that. After the shiny hunt, what are you going to try next? And are you going to catch shiny Mewtwo on Pokemon? Let's Go Pikachu. We'll not be going into Let's Go Pikachu. No chance. Not for the Mewtwo. But after this, the outbreak should be... the outbreak event should be going live. So we'll go for the Mimikyu as soon as that is. That's the first one that we'll try. And then if we're successful with that, I think... Graveyard's probably, or Phantom... I don't know between the two. Graveyard would be a nice one to go after because it's got a really nice shiny. I mean, they both have nice shiny. Everything in the outbreak event has nice shiny, so I don't think it matters which one we go for afterwards, but we could throw it out to you guys and let you decide if we can get the Mimikyu. But Mimikyu is definitely the first one I think that we'll try for. Rose, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you as always. Hope you're having a great day. And will you be doing the outbreaks tonight? Big question. And which one will you be hunting first if you are going to go for them? Shiny fish in 3 minutes. I'm calling it. I hope you're right, my friend. How long have we got on the sandwich? 3 minutes. Just about. Right, let's see. It's going to be this one. Feel it. How goes your hunt for the shiny feebas? Not so well so far, my friend. It's I think this is did we do 2 sandwiches the other night? I think we did. So this is the 3rd one. We've done the 60, but it's not showing, and then we're running out of time on the on this one, and I think we're going to be a bit too short of time to do another one before the outbreak event goes live. So we'll probably, if we don't get it in the next couple of minutes, it might be something that we have to just abandon. It's a little bit of a shame. Go, good view. Come on, pink feebas. Where are you? Looking forward to hunting Phantom, Angie. I hope you have amazing luck with it and get the crafty mark on the first shiny that you get. But yeah, good luck with the shiny hunt, and I hope it comes very quick for you tonight. Have to let us know if you do in the chat when you get around to doing it. Lone Wolf, it'll start in 12 minutes from now. The event goes live, so what are we looking like? Oh, 40 seconds. Okay, we got one more spawn of these. Can we get it on the last spawn? We lined up, all right? We are lined up. Okay, let's see. Can we get it? I mean, even if the sandwich runs out, we can still sit here for 10 minutes and try and spawn it in without any sparkling power, but the odds are a bit worse. How much Heavy Mystica do you have left? I have enough, I think. I've got lots of salty, which is not really what you kind of want for tonight. Can I get into my bag? No, I can't. Can't get into my bag right now. I have to wait. And that's it. Sandwiches run out. Let's spawn the last few in. Let's see if we can get it without this sparkling power. Watch, it'll happen. It'll happen right now. Guarantee it. We're not going to spot a shiny doing that. Zooming in on Zamazenta. Rank single battles be like Fluttermane and Fire Ogopon. That's it. Leave. Leave it at there, good. Miranda, when does the Halloween outbreak happen? in 10 minutes. 10 minutes it goes live. So that's we've not got long. I may as well just cycle backwards and forwards for these feebas. We've got max odds, just no sparkling power sandwich. Just for the few remaining minutes, and then we can leave here and then we can get the outbreak started. The devil. I got shiny Snorlax in a heavy ball. Very nice with the gourmet mark. No way, that is amazing. It's quiet by nature and it says it loves to eat. That is the best Snorlax you could get. That's amazing. What time does the event end again? So the event ends on, I think, Tuesday night. So the 31st. So yeah. 31st. At midnight UTC, I believe. On the 31st. So it's a little bit longer, this event. Which is good in a way because it does give you a little bit longer to, I guess, you know, it doesn't really matter because you can keep it in your game until the next time you go online. The thing I was saying before is if there is a 7-star raid next weekend, it kind of means you're on a time scale then to kind of get all 4 of them with the Crafty Mark before you do the 7-star raid event. Although the 7-star raid event will probably be repeated like the week after. So you've got a little bit of time left to kind of do it. But you never know, we might not even get a 7-star raid announced. That's the big thing. Who knows when the next one of those? I would have thought it would have been this weekend, but no joy. But hopefully, and it would be announced on the Wednesday, but I don't know if they announce it on the Wednesday and then we get it on the Friday. Don't know. Ultimate Team Tron, I'm hunting for Jumbo Rockruff. Good luck with that hunt. Let us know how you get on, but send in all the good luck vibes your way. Maybe you'll get a shiny Amazon to doing that. Do you think? I don't even know if I can do it. Shiny. That's a way to shiny hunt it. Keep doing it now. Could you imagine? Little hack. It's only because I was testing the video that we did today. Somebody asked if it would work on digital copies of the add in a new user so you can get like multiple legendaries in the game, and I was a little bit unsure with digital copies because I don't have a digital copy of either Scarlet or Violet. So I was like, I don't want to say yes and it not be true. So I tested it with Shield, and it works with Shield. So I'm presuming that it works with Scarlet and Violet as well, but they might have changed something. I did just say it worked in Shield, so it should work in Scarlet and Violet, but I'm not really too sure. Well, if anyone here think it's funny because the event time was the same time as the other resets, the 5 PT. Is that right? Have they done it exactly the same time? Right, I wonder what the competitive scene would look like if you could max out every stat on all Pokemon. Can you imagine? There would be no need for hacked Pokemon, I would guess. Just catch an Ogapon and put all 4 in friend ball. Yeah. I'm still annoyed at myself for the first one that I came across in my first run and just misclicked on a quick ball. I'm really frustrated at myself for that. I got 1 in a beast ball, 1 in a friend ball, and then 1 in a quick ball. I don't know if I've got the energy to go through another run through the game though at the minute just to get another Ogapon. It's a massive grind, to be honest. It's like 4 hours solid just getting through, and there's only about 12 battles that you have to do to get to the Ogapon, including the Ogapon fight as well. It just seems like a lot of work. I mean, it's nice that you can get another one, right? It was a big grind, I felt, doing it, but it's a nice way if you want to get other exclusive legendaries and stuff like that, especially stuff like Blood Moon. I think that's quite a nice one to go for, and then you can soft reset for a 0 speed IV or whatever you want to do with that one. Which Hisuian Mon do you think it will be for maybe a new 7-star terror raid? I think it'll be Samurott for the next one, you know, I really do. I feel like Samurott will be the next one. It'll be really tough. And then after that, I think they'll give us Hisuian Typhlosion, which will be a little bit easier. Maybe harder than the Jotonian Typhlosion, but it'll still be easier than the Samurott. I think the Samurott will be very difficult. The other one that we were talking about on the last stream was the curveball. They could go Unova starters and kind of complete that set. It could be M-Ball or it could be Superior, which would be a huge curveball. But who knows? What about you? What do you think? What do you think we'll see? What other Ghost Pokemon do you think they should have put in this event? Litwick would have been cool. Duskull would have been very cool as well. Good shinies. It's hard to pick. A lot of the Ghost Pokemon have good shinies. Goldingo would have been a great one. Could you imagine getting a Mass Outbreak for Goldingo? It would have made up for the kind of clickbait event where we got the shiny chest form Gimmighoul. They could have just done a Goldingo Mass Outbreak event. That would have made up for it. Everyone would have been happy then. And everyone would have a shiny Goldingo with some sort of mark, I'm sure. Even if not, it would have been cool. The Big Cheese, Cyrus, do you play Pokemon Go? I do, yes, I do. Not competitively or anything like that, so it's pretty casual, but I do play. Love a little bit of Pogo. I would like to play competitively, but I just don't have the Pokemon to like go to an event and feel like I could do well, you know? God, I have 2 Scarlets and 1 Violet. Physical copy. 2 Scarlets. Wow. Rose, Tepig. We all need Tepig in our lives, for sure. Can't decide whether to give Blood Moon a Terra Normal or Terra Ghost. It'd be good to test out with both. I think Terra Normal is probably better, so you get the additional stab on like Hyper Voice and Blood Moon and things like that. But the Ghost isn't bad either. It gives you nice defensive immunities and stuff like that. PLI, how are you doing? Digging the chill music. What is this? This is, for anyone that wants to know, wants to listen to it, if you go to Glitchek City, you've probably heard of them before, they have a live stream radio playing 24/7. Just bang that on and that is what is playing in the background of the stream today. It's definitely my go-to. If I just need some music on, whatever I'm doing, it's always nice and chill. Always good mix as well. They should have had a Gimmighoul outbreaks. That would have been very sick. Goldingo is such a beloved Pokemon and they give it the worst shiny. I know, right? They could have just made it silver and it would have been so cool. But they decided to do what they did with it. Okay. I think we're going to have to give up on the feebas hunt for tonight. Let's fly out of here. Are we going to hunt in Kitakami or are we going to hunt in Paldea? I'm not really too sure what we're going to hunt for. Feebas was a failed hunt. Sad about. Okay, let's change this to Mimikyu because that's what we are going to be going after. The Mimikyu boy. Or girl. Right. We got 2 minutes. And the event is going live. I think the 7-star should be M-Ball or Superior. I would love either of those. It would be very cool. Okay, what do we need for the Ghost? We need something that's going to be quick to blast through everything. And we need Decidueye. I think... Where's my... room? We will heal you. We'll heal you in the Pokemon Center. It'll probably be better going to Paldea. The outbreaks will probably be lower level. Caleb, you and me both. I think in these games with Terrestrialization, it's going to be an absolute monster. It'd be a hard 7-star raid though, but I would be up for it. I'd be up for the challenge for sure. It is 1 o'clock. The event is now live, so let's see if it's all updating. We caught the level 100 magic cup. Yes, Cosmic Fog, we caught it. Justin, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel as well. And John Atres, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, John Atres. Really appreciate both of you becoming members of the channel, and hope you enjoy your time in members club. So right, mystery gifts and down to Pokeball news. We might be a little bit premature with this, you know. I think we might have to do the update again. Yeah, we haven't got the outbreaks yet, have we? No. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna just disconnect from the internet and connect back up. It's normally a minute or two after. I know what you meant, Roz. I would still take Tepig though. Could you imagine us getting a Tepig raid? It'd be so cool. Tepig will be in the DLCs though, so it's very exciting nonetheless. Magic, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're having a great day, and enjoy the stream with us all the rest of the evening. Hopefully we have some luck getting the Mimikyu with the Crafty Mark. Right, let's see. Nothing. Third time's the charm. The devil, you've got the outbreak, so it is live. We just haven't got them in our game yet. Sebastian, have you done this sweet or spicy Herba Mystica mystery gift? I have, yeah, I have done it. Very nice one to get. I got a sweet Herba Mystica though, so wasn't the best. Right, let's see if it's updated. Good luck everyone taking part in the Mass Outbreak event tonight. I hope you all have amazing luck with the outbreaks, and we've got them in the game. So we got the Phantom, we got the Drifloon, got the Mimikyu ones here and here. Graveyard. This is very cool. I think we'll just go for them in Paldea, you know. Where's our Mimikyus? They're in there. Let's see where they are in Paldea. Might be some familiar places where we've got them. And all the spotlight raids as well going on everywhere. Where have you got a good one? A good location for one? I think back in Kitakami, this one here probably is the one. We'll go here. Get after the Mimikyu. Have you done it? Mighty, I was desperate to get a shiny roll. Some of the games I've tried Masuda method, it didn't work. I decided to use Poker Radar. Brilliant diamond. And like a month I did it without the shiny charm. That's amazing. Congrats doing it without the shiny charm as well. That is a big task. Congrats though, getting it in those games. Very, very nice. Is this a good location, or is this going to be like a terrible location? I feel like this is where Volby spawns. Okay, we've got the outbreak. Okay, this is good. Right, let's get this outbreak cleared so we can then start shiny hunting. Ah, the numbers are quite good for these as well. Can anyone help me evolve my shiny Phantom, Brogan? If anyone can help Brogan in the chat with the shiny Phantom, evolve it, That would be massively helpful. Drifloon is exclusive to Scarlet. So yeah, I'm just looking on the map. We've got Drifloon and Phantom. Is Phantom exclusive? I feel like we've had all of them. No, we got Drifloon. We've got all 4 in our game, so I don't know if they're exclusive to any game. Picnic resets, yeah, we need to knock out the 60 first, and then when we've knocked out the 60, we'll set up a picnic and we'll start trying to get the shiny. You just need to wait for the message to pop up. During this time, Violet players can catch Drifloon, no questions asked, considering you update your game. Actually, yeah, this is not ideal to do at night. I guess it depends where you're doing it though, right? Because like some areas aren't going to have ghost Pokemon spawning in. Mimikyu is too pale though. Oh, he's got no health left. This is one problem about this Varoom. He loses health too quickly. There we go. What's the difference for shiny Mimikyu? The biggest tell is it is a lighter color, but its cheeks are like a black rather than a red, and that's a big sign, and I think that's the thing to kind of look out for with Mimikyu to make it a little bit more identifiable. Let's hope they change the odds for the mark this time. Hopefully we can get the mark pretty early on. I'm hoping that we get lucky. But I mean, it depends how many shinies we can pull per sandwich, really, you know. Rasazi, you found a shiny Phantom already. Congrats, nice. Is that the first one of the night in the chat from the event? Has the event started? Yes, the event is started now, so you just update your game, go online, and you should get the outbreaks in your map. But I think Mimikyu is probably the hardest one to spot out of all 4. But it's pretty nice that they're not like version exclusive though, so we can get all of them in one game. Oh, this is a pain. Because I think they're too high levels, everything in Kitakami. Why using Varoom instead of Reveroom? Guess it's the size, but who knows. It's a little bit, I always found it a little bit speedier than Reveroom, but I know whenever I use it in Paldea, it's fine because the Pokemon are never like too high level, so it never really gets its HP chipped down. But it seems with the high level Pokemon in Kitakami, I don't even know if that matters or if it's just the Pokemon that we're going up against. Reveroom feels like it would be the better choice though in this situation for sure. Should be getting close to that 60 number now. Thank you so much, Ronin. I appreciate the good luck. Tried to catch a few to test, but none had the mark. I'm hoping it's not going to be one of those nights like the Clefairy. That was brutal. It's like 7 shinies on the trot, and I know a lot of other people had loads more. Patrick, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it, and hope you enjoy the stream with us if you are joining us tonight. Got all these mimikyus on the hill. Right, let's get these ones. This Gligar taking no prisoners. Hi Lee, hi Thomas, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Question: do I need to catch all the Pokemon and catch Arceus and PLA for the flute to appear in the BDSP? Yeah, so you need to complete the decks and then beat Arceus. Yeah, so basically beat Arceus and then go back into BDSP, and you'll be able to pick it up in your room. It should be in your room. To me, this one here looks like a shiny, but I know it's not. I feel like the message should have come up by now. I feel like we should have defeated 60. What's the sandwich for Mimikyu? For the teensy or humunga power, I think it's 1 red pepper, 2 spicy herba mystica, and 1 pepper, and that'll give you the title, the sparkling, and humunga power. Chat, if I've missed the message coming up and you've seen it, let me know. But I feel like I haven't missed it. I don't know whether I'm just like really off with my counting here. But it feels like we've done way more than 60. A good ball for shiny Mimikyu. I guess heavy ball kind of fits color wise. I don't know, like a premier ball is quite nice. I think Dust ball is always going to be a good one. Color match, not so much. What's everyone think for Pokeball though? I feel like we've got to have... Oh, this Gligar's just absolutely bodying our Rever Room every time we do this. We'll be running out of potions soon. I think we've killed the outbreak. I think we've went way past. Yeah, the outbreak's gone. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. We've destroyed the outbreak. I need to pay more attention. Bebum, how are you doing, mate? Popped in to say hi real quick. I hope you're doing good, man. Also, you killed the whole outbreak. Yeah, pretty much, mate. Not paying attention. And this is why I need to count. This is why I should be counting. The outbreak here. This feels like a weird place for the outbreak. They are. They're all on this rock. It doesn't feel like it's going to be an easy place to hunt the Mimikyus, because they're all going to be on this. Yeah, this is not ideal. I can't believe I've destroyed the whole outbreak. Miss Magius event is live, yeah, so that will be live as well. Right, where have we got a mimikyu on this map here? I can't believe I've just done that. That is not the start that we wanted. Right, we've got one here. I don't really like them on the mountain area so much. Let's just reset. Right, I am counting all of the outbreaks, all of the knockouts that we get. There's a decent one there. Let's see what we've got on Kitakami. Got one here. Probably not the best place to go after it. This place might be a little... This is probably a little bit better. Got my outbreak right behind the Loyal Plaza, so it turned into an easy refresher. That is a nice place to get it. Very cool place to get it. Right, here we go. This feels like it's going to be a lot easier to do around this area. Should be right below us. Down here, yeah. Mimikyus. Right. Okay. Go for it. 1, 2. Is this going to be the best area? Because they're not... okay. See, to me that looks shiny. But it's definitely not. 3, 4, 5. Is one of those shiny? No, just one of them is massive compared to the other one. 6, 7. We're all well, as well as everyone in chat. I'm good, mate. Right, they're spawning nicely over that side. Okay. Save every time. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea to save before we actually start. Right, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. I'm not relying on the pop-up anymore. Sorry chat, I will get through this 60 and then I will catch up on what I've missed. Okay, that should be 20 around here now. Bebum, you have to hop off. Thank you so much for coming by though, Bebum. Really appreciate it, mate. Understand it's very late as well, mate. So I appreciate you coming by and I hope we'll catch up with you soon, my friend, and get some good rest. I swear this revel room's gonna rinse all of my max potions, all of my potions. Easier to tell during the day. It definitely would, I think. Mimikyu's a hard one to tell. It's gonna be really difficult in this area for sure. I think it's gonna be a case of just kind of running around the majority of the spawned ones like I was doing with the Clefairies for the most part. Don't go wrong with a regular Pokeball. This is very true. Regular Pokeball, very cool. Right, I think we're on about 37, 38. Just need to keep an eye out for that message now, because that's going to be the big indicator. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Right, so let's drop a save. And we can set up our first sandwich. And it is, I think, yeah, it's 1 red pepper, 1 red onion, sorry, 1 red onion, 1 pepper, and 2 spicy for Humongo, or Teensy is going to be 2 sour with the same recipe. So we need 1 red onion, and then we need, let's go 2 spicy, and let's go 1 pepper. This should give us the title, the sparkling, and the Humongo power. For ghost type Pokemon. And because it's just starting to be daytime, then that's probably good for, well, no, because Sinistcha appears through the day as well, so it's not really going to help make much difference there. Yeah, we just do 1 red onion, not pepper as in the vegetable pepper. But yeah, it's confusing. But according to the recipe I've got, you need the pepper for this combination. So I don't know if it works without it. If anyone has got a better recipe. Mitchell, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And thanks for joining us today. I hope you're having a great day yourself. And I hope you enjoy the stream with us. Yeah, I don't know what's better, just to kind of run around them in the grass. They're definitely easier to spot through the day though, because at night it is very, very difficult. But the shading, that's what makes it look, that's what makes it very difficult. It's the cheeks that you need to kind of watch out for with them. Are we just spawning the ones over there? I don't know if we're just like not spawning anything. I think if we just check everything and then we can set up a picnic and say, okay, none of these are shiny. Let's just set up a picnic and take it down and do that again. Had a full out shiny miss in PLA. I was doing the challenge where you have to ride the weird deer and hit the balloons. I tried to get off and reset all the beginning of the mission. Hugsy Rocks, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it. And Eric, that is brutal. I hope you get some shiny luck back to kind of repay that incident very soon. That is brutal though. Wonder how long it'll take us to get our first shiny Mimikyu. Hopefully with this sandwich, we'll get a couple in this one. That would be good. I think if we get 3, we're doing really well. But we might only get 1. And we might not get any at all. God, if anybody else is sending a friend request, I'll be using playing cards, not card, diamonds, and Osirus, and can shoot me a friend request. Is that on Pokemon Go? Or is that on Scarlet and Violet? The shading of the tree is definitely not helpful at all. I'm just using red onion and too salty for shiny and title power. I think you get encounter power with that as well, so I don't know if that messes with the odds of getting the crafty mark or not, but you'll definitely get more, I would imagine, more of them spawning through, so that might help with the overall odds. This is just like the Clefairy raid all over again, where you, instead of checking the ears, I'm checking the cheek. Whereas it, like all of the other shiny hunts for the ghost types in this Mass Outbreak event, are way easier to spot. No shinies in this batch. Huxley Rocks, how are you doing? Had your 7-star videos sent by a friend. Thought I'd sub before my bad ass. Jolly luck. Thank you so much, my friend, and thank you so much for the sub. We will be doing a video on the Misdrevious raid and some best builds for that. It'll be in a few hours once the stream's finished though. So once I'm finished with the stream, I will jump over to do that, just so you've got a good way of being able to farm those raids a little bit quicker. So if you need a build for that, although they are a 7-star raid, 5-star raid, should be easy to handle, but there are some decent options I think that are going to be good going into it, that are going to kind of cover most of the terror types for that raid. Just depends on its moveset, but I'm presuming that it's going to be the same moveset as it had the last time it was in one of the raid events. And I think the only coverage option it had was Mystic Fire, so if it's that, there shouldn't really be too many issues at all. Can someone help me? I'm on my Switch. Outbreaks on normal. Cat, what I would do is just save your game wherever you are, just hard reset it, and then come back in, then connect to the internet, and then do the update in Pokeportal, and hopefully they should start spawning in your game that way. That might help. Look forward to it. Thanks for the videos, really helpful. I used a Gengar build for the last one. It worked great. Awesome to hear. I love that Gengar. I love the fact that I got to use a Gengar in a 7-star raid. It was very, very cool. Because Gengar's one of those, it's such a squishy Pokemon, right? It just feels like it would never be good in a 7-star raid, but it did such a good job against the Hisuian Decidueye. It was awesome. So I'm pleased the raid build helped out. I definitely used it for most of mine. I did like the Pheasantipity build as well, but the Gengar one just felt like the quickest out of everything. Be interesting to see what we'll come up with next for whatever 7-star raid we do get next. That is so deceiving. Like, look at that. This is what I mean about the color. You know, that's not a shiny for sure, but I mean, it really is very deceiving. You know, I just think, yeah, it's just the shading of the tree. Probably check any more that have spawned in. And that's pretty much what it's like in the woods. I always find if you're in a woodland area hunting mimikyu, it just feels like it's so impossible to do. Right, no more there. Cerulege was so good in that raid, as long as you didn't get crit. Yeah, true. The crit was brutal if that happened. But Cerulege was really good, yeah. Really good option. I really enjoyed the Hisuian Decidueye 7-star raid. It was a good one for farming items. It was like challenging at the start before, like when we're figuring out everything, and then it was a nice one to farm as well, because it didn't take too long to farm for the items, so it was quite a handy one to do, to kind of stock up on stuff. It was a bit long from not having 7-star raids for a little while. Puff, trying to get a shiny alpha Lopunny. Wish you luck. Good luck with that. That is a great one to go for. Hope you have very, very good luck with the shiny hunt there for that one. Do let us know if you manage to grab it. I don't know if I'm jinxing it as well, you know. I just feel like I don't even know if I've ever seen a shiny Mimikyu in these games. In this copy of the games, I feel like it's the one shiny that I haven't. I have tried to hunt for it a few times in Paldea, but I've never really had any luck getting it. So it'll be a nice one to get tonight for sure, but what are we looking like with our sandwich? Oh, we got plenty of time left. There's no luck with the shiny just yet. David, yeah, we got the outbreaks, David. They're all live now, so if you're wanting to jump in your game, you can get any one of the 4 Pokemon. And they should be all live. The Mischievous event is live as well, or it should be live right now. I think the Spotlight raids popped up on my map that I saw when I briefly updated to have a look for the Mass Outbreak Event raids. It's the black cheek pouches that we're kind of looking out for, the coloration at least on the cheeks. Powerade, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you joined the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us. Right, Mimikyu's such a happy Pokemon as well. Apologies, I've only just arrived on stream. Do shiny sandwiches work in the event? Yes, they do, yeah. So you can set those up once you've beat 60 in the raid, so you max out the odds of a shiny spawning to the maximum rolls that you'll get from the outbreak. Then just set up like, it's good to save at that stage, so you can reset if you don't get a shiny in the 30 minutes, and then just set your sandwich up for the ghost types and hunt away, and hopefully you get lucky and get the shiny very quickly. We're not having much joy with this one off the bat. I thought we might have a little bit better luck than we've had so far, but I say it's still early days. Alpha shinies are so cool. My Alpha Ursaluna is one of my favorites. Wow, that is a trophy Pokemon for sure. That's awesome. Yeah, the Alpha Pokemon are like just one of the best features about Pokemon Legends Arceus. I wish they'd kind of carried them on in Scarlet and Violet, really. It's kind of sad that they never kind of just continued it. And the Alpha Mark is very cool, but They messed the sizes up in Scarlet and Violet a little bit. Too many red cheeks. Just knock you out just for a little bit of luck, just to make sure we are pretty sure we're over the number. Red, 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 red. Is that one there red? Yeah. Probably knock out that Arbok as well. I think it's going to be the terrestrialized one. It's just not sparkling, is it? If you haven't, you won't be able to see the shiny variant, the Dex. Now, would making an encounter sandwich be better than Humongo Power? I'm not sure. That shiny? No, let's go red cheeks. I think because the encounter power might mess up with the table, and whether or not I'll be pulling in Pokemon from the outbreak or not, I'm not too sure. That's why I've kind of went with the Humongo. So we're just getting the Mimikyu that we are getting all from the raid, rather than pulling in any additional ones. So that's why I would always probably go with not the encounter power, although I'm not sure if it actually affects it or not, like 100%. The encounter power might be fine. Probably get a few more Mimikyu spawning though from it, but I would always just go with the Humongo or Tinsy, just to be on the safe side. But it shouldn't make any difference to whether or not, you know, the you get the shiny or not, you know, with the mark. Weakness Policy, Annihilate, Focus Energy, Screech, and then Rage Fist, turn. One hit kill, Miss Magius raids. Very nice. Weakness Policy, I love it. I love it with the Rage Fist as well. That's a very good strat. I do like it. I guess you Screech, Focus Energy turn 1, right? And then Screech. Because you should take 2 attacks from the Miss Magius. I like it though. That is a really good strategy. That's very cool. Instant 1 hit. Because that's like +2. If you're taking 2 attacks as well, that's base 150 Rage Fist as well, straight off the bat. So that is strong. Yeah, that's good. Annihilate back for some domination in this weekend's raid. Humongo will be better for this. Encounter power will spawn Mimikyu with different shiny odds. And yes, this is my normal username in mimikyu. Love it, love it. Thank you so much for that as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought with the encounter power, it kind of pulls in other Pokemon from outside the mass outbreak, so you would have different shiny odds, whereas the ones from just inside the outbreak will have that kind of increased shiny chance, which is what you really want. And I think it may affect even like the odds of the mark as well, you know. I'm not too sure. Red cheeks, red cheeks. Red for days. I'm using Fairy Encounter for Mimikyu so the ghosts don't come in. That's a great shout, actually. Yeah, that's probably the better one to use as well in most scenarios, especially at night and things like that. So the Fairy is definitely the better shout than the ghost. If it's through the day, you should be fine in most places. But yeah, the Fairy is definitely the better shout for it. The nice thing about the Mimikyu is it does turn around and kind of face you though, so it makes it slightly easier so you don't have to run around to see the other side of them always. And Ronin, if you use encounter power course, you get Poltergeist, Mimikyu, Haunter, Gengar, Fairy, Strike, Mimikyu. Yeah, it's the better one. But as we're through the day at the minute, we're kind of alright with the Ghost. But like I say, if it's at night, it's definitely probably better to go for the Fairy. I don't feel like this shiny's gonna pop up at all. No. Jace, how are you doing? Let me read. Does anyone have a shiny Quaxley, a Sprigatito, or a shiny Xerneas? Shiny Xerneas, that is a big ask. If anyone's got a shiny Xerneas, don't know if they'd be trading it, but it's always worth asking. Always worth asking. Looking for shiny Crafty Mark Mimikyu right now. Azazi, good luck with the shiny hunt. I hope you have a lot of luck with getting it. Right, let's see. Can we get it through? Too many red cheeks. And EJMDC coming in with the, I don't even know what currency that is. But thank you so much for the super chat, super generous. The support goes a long way to help the channel kind of just keep things ticking along here. And it goes a long way. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so, so much for that. If I restarted my game and got the XP charm in the DLC and then finish the main game before progressing through the DLC, what levels would the DLC NPCs and trainers be? XP charm in the DLC and then finish the main game before progressing through the DLC. I'm not sure, because really the DLC should be like, it depends when the DLC sets its levels, I guess, you know, because technically you've entered the DLC, right? So it feels like it should be on those low levels. But if you complete the game and you get the gym badges, and I'm pretty sure that's what the flags are that increase the levels in Kitakami. So when you return, the levels might have gone up. You know, so if you complete the entire game, you do all the gyms, you do Team Star, and you do the Titans, I think if you go back into the DLC, the levels will probably be increased. I would imagine that's what would happen, because the flags will be hit then. But I don't know without actually testing or actually doing a bit of digging on that. But that's how I would imagine it probably goes. But if what you're thinking is, would the levels of the Pokemon stay like level 12 and things like that in the DLC, because you went there first to unlock it and kind of activate it, right? Before you've done anything else. That's a good idea though. Like, it might work as well. But I'm not 100% sure. But you have to be something that you'd have to test, really. Someone please trade me an Iron Hands. Any gun gamer. Anyone in chat's got a spare Iron Hands? Because I basically immediately got shiny Phantom. I hope as well. I hope that luck continues on. Did the Phantom have the mark as well? You are not shiny Mimikyu, are you? Nope. Trying to finish off my decks. I just need the Scarlet Paradox. Mine, can anyone help me with just touch trade? There we go, to finish off. We are not getting the luck with a shiny tonight though. I feel like there might be better spots as well to hunt for it as well. I don't feel like this is like the greatest place for the outbreak, but so many other spawns kind of in this area as well. It probably doesn't help. Just kind of limit it down to just the mimikyu. Danny, I am a bit sleepy. It is, what is it, like 1:45 here in the UK? Way past my bedtime. But I'm good. Danny, how are you doing though? I hope you're well. Sacha, you got one. Nice. Did it have the mark? We made a build on the new event. Luke, yes, there is a few builds I got on the new event. So when I come off the stream in a little while, after doing this, there will be a video going up. So there should be a video with a build. It's going to make it easy to farm the Miss Magus raids that are going on at the minute. So I haven't dived into any yet. I'll probably save it for off stream and then cover the builds in the video when it does go up. But right now, having a hard time getting a mimikyu. Shiny one. Never mind one with a crafty mark. We just have not come across a single shiny mimikyu yet. Which is surprising, which is definitely surprising. It's hard to catch Mimikyu as a shiny, and Mimikyu's not bright. It's pale, yeah, it's super pale. Which makes it easier to spot, I think, in the sunlight. Like when you compare it in these areas where it's actually quite bright sun, easy, but over here when it's... the light's not great, you're just looking out for those red cheeks, which you need to be black cheeks. But yeah, it's much paler. This is a fail so far. We failed on the feebas. It's all that we used all our luck up on the level 100 Magikarp, and now we're not going to be able to find a shiny Mimikyu. We'll keep going though. We'll eventually get it. We'll eventually get it. Blue Blaze, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you are joining the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us. Such a no, I meant I got an Iron Hands. I've been playing BD right now to get National done. Ah. Right. Ah, Rex. If you're in the snow areas, it's easy to spot at night. That is a good... just easier to see just because of the white background in the snowy areas. I guess the light up in the mountains is actually pretty good at night. It's a good shout. I think that's where we'll go next after this one. We could just leave this one now. I just kind of feel like I've committed to it now with knocking 60 out, but whether or not it's better going up to another area or not, I'll just stick this one out. Doing good. Great to hear, Danny. Thanks for asking. Just got back from the shops. Got your stream going while finishing decorating for Halloween. Sounds awesome. I hope the decorating's going good. I need to start actually doing all that. I need to get a costume as well. I need to get a costume. I can't go with my initial one. It's no good. The test run of it, it just didn't work out. So I'm going to have to probably pick something up tomorrow or today. Come on, Mimikyu, where are you at? Nope, 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 nope. We need an Oddish enchantment. We do, Corey. I don't think Oddish has been in the chat tonight. That's what we're missing. We need the God Killer enchantment. That's what I should bring out. The magic cop that he traded me. That's what we need. The essence of Oddish here. That was so spooky. I even watched the stream back and it's so precise. Like the time that he says that and the time that it spawns in. Absolutely crazy. How long we got left on this? A minute? No way. Okay. Are you going to be hunting all the shinies during the event? Where do you find the sandwich recipes? Just if you Google, like if you go onto Reddit, there's a lot of the sandwich recipes there. The one that I'm using for Ghost is 1 red onion, 1 pepper, like pepper as in salt and pepper, and 2 spicy herba mystica. That's the recipe that we're using here, and that gives you the encounter power, the title power, and the humongo power. Wow, this has been a brutal sandwich with no results. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I think we take our ex's advice and go up to like the Glacado Mountains or somewhere like that where it's snowy at night and try and spot the Mimikyu that way. We'll reset the game and come back into it and we'll try one more sandwich here. Sean, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Aussie viewer here. How's it going, mate? It is going all right. Not so good on the shiny hunting though. We've not been able to find one shiny Mimikyu yet, so it's been pretty tough in that respect, but otherwise very good, mate. Very good. I hope you're doing well and great to have you in the stream. What's the base rate for the Crafty Mark? I think so. It's like 1%? And I think it's boosted to, or might be below 1%. And I think this event boosts it to around 5%. Is it probably a good idea to go to the Glacado Mountain? I think if we do that, that seems like the better idea. If we can get a Mimikyu outbreak on the snow, I think that's what we'll do. I'm just gonna forget about this one. We've knocked out the 60. We've not had any luck getting a shiny, and it might be easier to spot it on the mountain. We just need to get the outbreak first in this area. The snow at night. What should take forever for us to get a Mimikyu outbreak up here? Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then we need to change our sandwich power to fairy, I think, for this one, because otherwise we're going to get a bunch of it might appear there. That's not terrible because it's kind of on the border of the mountain, so that might be all right. We'll go there. Dally's up passage. Mickey Mola, shiny graveyard, no mark. It's always the worst when you get the shiny after such a long time, right? And there's just no mark there. You think, come on, give me a break. Right. I hate this path up here. I can never get up. I think we have to go right along to this edge, don't we? And then up from here. There we go. The worst cliff in the world. Right. Let's go find this mimikyu. Hopefully it's on the snow. That would be brilliant if it is. I think it's right on the edge, so it should be just up here. Oh, it might be. The flittle. The random flittle. Just hunting for Drifloon. Got super lucky and got 2. Also easier since it's so obvious. Yeah, it's a nice one to spot. Congrats on the shinies though. Did they get the... Did you have the mark on either of them? I hope they did. All these rando Pokemon just appear. Papa Hefe on YouTube for recipes. That is right. Papa Hefe with the recipes. I think there's updated recipes. I don't know if they're just from Papa, but is this gonna be all right? This area here, this might be a little bit more tricky, but it's an outbreak nonetheless. The one bad thing about setting up a fairy sandwich here is there's Tinkertuff here. I think there might not be. We've committed to this now. We're gonna have to go for it. I'm going to keep track with my tracker here. Just so we know. When we hit that 60, we're good. I don't trust the sign popping up. That's 10 we got so far. Gemini's Mind, thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. And hope if you are joining the stream tonight, you do enjoy it with us. Come on, Decidueye. You know you want to attack these Mimikyus. Just find a shiny Mimikyu, but it's gonna have... Is it gonna have the charm? I hope it does. I hope it does. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. The suspense. Has it got the crafty mark? That's the outcome. That's a real win. If you can get it first time with the shiny and just get lucky and get the crafty mark, that is what you want. Does someone have shiny Celebi? Shiny Celebi. I do have a shiny Celebi, yeah, but it's locked in Pokemon Home because you can't trade it to Scarlet and Violet right now, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully with the DLC pack part 2, when that releases, we'll be able to get Celebi in game, but right now we can't. You can get it in Sword and Shield, so you can pull it into there if you do want. Don't worry, I will reset this counter so it doesn't look like we've caught like 60 shinies after I've got to the 60. Drinking tea or coffee? I had some coffee just before I came on live, just to kind of keep me going tonight. my Yokohama mug. And I still have some left. I should have probably had a tea, to be honest, but I got some like peppermint coffee. Pretty nice. Pretty good. Shiny hunting for Mimikyu with the fairy sandwich, but came across a shiny Curlier instead. That's nice. We take those. That's a nice shiny to get instead, for sure. Hopefully you get some good luck with this shiny Mimikyu. How do you have your counter matching the Pokemon you faint so accurately? I'm just pressing it every time I do it. It's not very obvious that I'm doing it, but I am. I'm just, yeah, that would be amazing if I could set up a tracker in the game to flag every time a Mimikyu gets knocked out or a Pokemon gets knocked out. That would be very cool. But yeah, it's just all manual. Nothing, no magic going on here. That'd be much easier if it was. So that should be 40 right now. The question will be if we've counted correctly, if we get on the 60th, we get the message pop up, and then yeah, the number of Mimikyu is decreasing. Okay, so there's the first one, I'm pretty sure. We should get a second one pop up. With the 60th. Right, we got 10 more. And then we should be good to go after. Right. Just a question of if the little message pops up beforehand, we kind of know we're on the right tracks around now, so that's good. There's that. 5 more to go. So that should be all of them, but we might have miscounted by like 1 or 2, so we'll just knock out a few more. Get that final, because that's about 60. I don't want to go past. There we go. Okay, that's it now. Okay, right, brilliant. We've got it. Just hope I can set my picnic up here. I think we might need to go to like the top of this ridge to set the picnic up. Yeah. Okay, right, let's save. We're gonna lower the HP of the Mewtwo, of the Mimikyu to catch. I got Decidueye with Scrappy, so we can actually hit it with false swipe. So that's a nice way to do it, I think. We can't set a picnic up here. Can we do it here? This is the most annoying thing about this right now is we're not going to be able to. I don't think we are. We are going to be able to do it. That's fine. Yeah. So Scrappy, Decidueye, Hisuian Decidueye. It does get false swipe, so that's like the best way probably to lower the HP on the Pokemon. Anyone is wondering. So let's go for 1 tomato, and then 1 tomato and 2 spicy. Let's try that, and that should be fairy. Found a shiny Mimikyu. RX, awesome. I hope it has the mark. Hope it has the mark. Just found a shiny Mimikyu and haven't killed 20 out of the outbreak yet. That is what we like to hear, David. It would be unfortunate to knock out a shiny in order, but I'll definitely would be very unfortunate. Sebastian, I just found a shiny Phantom, but unfortunately it doesn't have the Crafty Mark. Has anyone found a shiny with the Crafty Mark yet? Or Pokeball for your shiny Mimikyu, Osirus? Mickey, I'm not too sure yet. What do you think? Maybe even a Pokeball. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of leaning towards a Premier Ball for it. I do have a bunch of the Apricot Balls, so that might be an option. Right, we don't need red cheeks. We just need... guess we're just going to be just running up and down the mountain because we'll probably be despawning the ones that are around here, which is just... We got any shinies here? Nope, they're all red cheeks. Red, red, red. That one's really difficult to see. No, it is. They're all red cheeks. It'd be nicer if I could set my picnic up here. Like this way. And then just take my picnic down and up again. That would be the best kind of outcome. Oh, I think I've got to be like the other side, which is not ideal. But if I run right the way across here, maybe that... Nah, we're not going to be able to. I literally have to just go over here, set my picnic up. Yeah, and then find the spot. It's really frustrating. It's not the most... Nah, it's not going to be... I think we'll just run down the mountain is going to be the better way to do it. Despawn these that are up here. Unless I can set my picnic up here, which I may be able to. But with this snowstorm, it's not ideal conditions. If we could set a picnic up, it would be kind of like the cheat code that we kind of want. Nah, we're not going to be able to on the mountain, but it does despawn everything up there. So I guess we can just wander backwards and forwards. But then nothing's spawning on the mountainside now, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, this is a difficult one because it's just hard to spot, I think. And we're picking really awkward areas. I feel like the area that we were in was probably better than this area, but can't complain. We're here now. We've knocked the 60 out. We got a sandwich set up. So we will continue. I wonder if just staying here for a minute, I'll just spawn them in. Rose, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. Sorry I haven't been super on it with the chat tonight. It feels really awkward to try and talk to the chat and try and run around and pay attention and do this. Very difficult. I'm not great at multitasking, as you probably already know, but thanks for coming out to the stream and hope you have a great rest of your night. And if you do the mass outbreaks, good luck with them. Hope you have a lot of luck with them and getting the crafty mark and things like that. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Jim, full swipe doesn't work on Mimikyu, by the way, late. It's Ghost. Yeah, but Scrappy, the ability does, it ignores Ghost type. It allows you to hit Ghosts with normal and fighting type attacks. So that's why the full swipe would work on it. I'll show you. I show you. Full swipe. There you go. So it breaks the disguise, and then you can get it down to that 1 HP. There you go. Yeah, it's quite good. It's one of the I think it's the only scrappy Pokemon we have available that has full swipe in Scarlet and Violet. So that is a nice reason to have your Hisuian Decidueye at the ready, especially for all of these raids, because it's just it's going to make it a lot easier to get them in the special Pokeballs and things like that, which can be quite tricky. These snowy conditions are not ideal. There we go. We've got the shiny, the first shiny of the night. Is it going to have the Crafty Mark? We finally got one. We finally got one, chat. Can it have the shiny mark? Can it have the Crafty Mark? Right, let's get it down. Full swipe it. Let's see what it's got. I'm going to have to full swipe it twice. I'm going to keep watching up to 250, and I'm not going to catch one. You're going to get one. You're going to get one. It's a lot easier to see now. We can see it. Like, now you can make it out. Right, let's... What ball are we gonna go? We got a Dream Ball, Moon Ball, Leer Ball. I feel like, and I do really like Premier Ball, you know. I think Premier Ball is really nice for it. I think that's what we're gonna go with. We haven't got it. Have you found it yet? Sorry, had to. Never mind. Yeah, congrats. We just this minute got it. Hopefully it has got the Crafty Mark. I'm hoping it has. Okay, there we go. We caught it. Perfect. First one. I believe. I hope, Jim. I hope. Let's see. Right. Mimikyu. Moment of truth. Has it got the Crafty Mark? Come on. We'll go this way. No mark. No mark at all. It's a tease. Okay, let's keep going. How long we got left on this sandwich? 20 minutes. Okay, so we got plenty of time. Shiny's going to be a lot easier to spot though now. It was very easy to identify compared to what I was assuming. So all of these, we can speed this up, I think, now. It's always good when you get the first look at that shiny, because it stood out so much compared to everything else. Sad that we didn't get the mark on it though, but kind of expected, right? Oh, come on. Give me a break, Litleo. Just want to set a picnic up. Just want to set a picnic up. I don't know where the spot is though. That's the problem. I need to figure out where the spot is to set the picnic up. But let's just go down. Let's just go down the mountain. How's the hunt? We got one so far, Pun Pun. Hope you're doing well. One shiny so far, which is better than it had been gone. Not with the Crafty Mark though, which is unfortunate. So we'll keep going. We've got another 20 minutes left on this sandwich. So hopefully we can get a couple more shinies in this hunt. I just need to find the best area up here. There seems to be like a spawn every time we come up here. If I just get rid of it, and then we can find the spot, and I can kind of remember where I can set up the picnic, because there is a spot where we can set one up. Further back. it is. Okay, so we're like just beside this purple bush. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so at least I know now how far I'd need to come back. And we should be able to spot the shiny as soon as it comes in, because it's way, way paler. Even though we've been looking for the red cheeks, it's just a way, way paler color. Makes it just stick out so much more. No Crafty Mark though on that first one. Second, Shiny Phantom. Wish me luck, Phoenix. I hope you get it with that Crafty Mark. Good job on getting the second one as well. Not super many spawns up here though. Let's get this picnic up. So shinies of the same species can be caught more than once. Yes, yeah. The only best luck I got so far was getting the uncommon mark on a shiny Mimikyu. That's still a nice mark to get on it for sure. Not the crafty mark though, because you kind of want to get the crafty mark when this event's live to just take advantage, because you're never going to get like increased chances like this for the crafty mark again, probably. Not on these specific Pokemon, I doubt, unless they do like a repeat of the event. Just feels like they probably won't do that. It's like, let's do it now. But still, like I say, a really nice mark to get in the Mimikyu. Hope you have a bit better luck on the next one that you get. You know what? I've got a little bit of an idea. If I come to this rock here, we might be able to set a picnic up on here. Sometimes you can get inside the rocks and set a picnic up on them, which sometimes like a little... Oh, we can! This is so much better. Okay, this might be the place that we can just do the picnic reset, which is really going to be handy, especially if the Mimikyu starts spawning in, which is good. But I don't know if they're going to spawn in many numbers without us actually walking around. But that's a way better place to reset. I'm not getting like loads of spawns in. Phoenix, no crafty mark, but I got the lunchtime mark. That is nice. The lunchtime mark's a very cool one to get. Shame about no crafty mark, but at least you got a mark on it, right? False swipe is a TM move. Yeah, false swipe is a TM, so you need the TM to teach it to do Hisuian Decidueye. It's got a shiny, no mark. Oh, no mark. It's brutal when you don't get when you get the shiny and you don't get a mark at all. Very sad. I know the chances of getting one aren't like super high, but you kind of think with an event you would hope. You would hope. I think the other ones are going to be a lot more fun to go after because they're going to be a lot easier to spot. Although the Mimikyu's not terrible in this location, still feels like a difficult one, right? Go in the morning, I'm going to catch the Ogopon 3 times and have one already from a past profile. Very nice. Good luck with the hunts for all of them. All in friend balls as well, Scott, yeah? I just need one more for the complete set to have all of them. But like I said, I don't know if I got the energy to go through another playthrough just to run through for the Ogopon. I'd rather kind of play through an entire game like seriously and then just do it again, you know? Wish I could do. I cannot find the spot. Okay. Let's go back to the rock and get rid of these other spawns because they're like messing up our encounter table. I just wish if we were in this spot here that when we take the picnic down, the mimikyu would spawn in quite rapidly, but it doesn't seem like they're doing it. Didn't get luck with the Clefairy Mark. Hopefully this event I get lucky. Luna, I hope you do get a bit better luck with this event. To the point, like the mimikyu spawn in there, but like we're getting one spawn, and I think we have to really get a bit closer to get more of them in. Maybe just running up the mountain here is the better way to do it, just to despawn them. I think that's probably the better play. Then I can just see up this path and then down that bottom one. Just not spawning in super quickly. Aiden, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Shiny Sawaddle, Ronin. I noticed that these special outbreaks like to show up in caves as well. That is, yeah, if you can get one. I think in Kitakami there's a nice cave area, like I think where the Clefairy was spawned. Is that a shiny there? No, it's not. Totally threw me off. But the caves, yeah, the caves are a really good way to get them because it just isolates everything normally a lot better, so makes it easier to spot without anything kind of encroaching on the encounter tables. Like we've got the Lotix here, we've got the Hariyamas popping in, and everything else is kind of, it seems like a spot as well where they're spawning like above us. It's not the most ideal location, this. But it's not the worst either. Echo, it's nice to be able to hunt Drifloon natively and Violet with this event. Yeah, it's super nice that that's actually available. It's not like tied to either game, which is very cool. I like that a lot, that they've done that. Because normally with the outbreak, like even like getting Miss Magius in Pokemon Scarlet, it's pretty cool because normally, you know, the event exclusive Pokemon, they kind of keep locked to the game that they're kind of, you know, native to. So being able to get them in every game is very cool. None of these are shiny. Jim, shiny Mimikyu on the first picnic. That is very cool. Any mark? Let us know. It's a good build for Meloetto, and your opinion. Really want to try using one in a raid. I'd have to have a look at the moveset. What Meloetto can learn, like boosting moves. Does it get Nasty Plot? Does it get Calm Mind? Does it get Fake Tears? Does it get any of those sort of like Acid Spray sort of type moves? It would definitely be a special type build. But yeah, I'd have to have a look at all of its movesets and have a look what moves it gets and things like that, and just remind myself if it's spread, it like its stat distribution as well, because I can't really remember how strong it is, or if it's just kind of middle of the road with its stat distribution. Sometimes some of the mythicals are like really good, but sometimes they're not brilliant. Like I always think that with Heatran. I think Heatran's like, it's got great typing for like a raid Pokemon. It's got great ability as well, but it doesn't really have the tools that you kind of want, because it can't boost its own stats, and I think that's like the one thing that it misses to make it a really like incredible raid boss. He's such a good raid boss if it got something like Calm Mind or Nasty Plot, but then again it'd probably be even more broken as a Pokemon, so you can kind of understand why it doesn't get something like that. Right, come on Mimikyu. It's maybe just better just running to the top of this, just despawning everything, running down here, getting more spawns in on the mountainside, and then running back up and kind of repeating this. Trisha, thank you so much for the subscribe, and if you are joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it. Really great for the subscribers. Thank you so much for the support, really appreciate it. Because we despawn around this point here. That's it. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream. My first Mimikyu, but wasn't marked. Yeah, we had the same. I've only had one Mimikyu so far tonight as well, so it's not gone great for the hunt in regards to that. But how long we got left on this sandwich? Another 9 minutes, so not a massive amount of time, but hopefully we can pick one up, another one from this one sandwich. That would be nice if we could get at least one more in this 30 minutes, and then maybe we've got a chance at the Crafty Mark, which would be good, but gotta get so lucky to get it with the Crafty Mark. Just getting the shiny feels really difficult tonight. I don't know, it's just not like the Clefairy. I think doing the Mimikyu first though is not a bad idea, because it feels like it's probably going to be one of the more difficult ones to get the shiny, the Crafty Mark with, just because it's difficult to spot, and the spawns are not, there's not a massive amount of spawns like coming in for the Mimikyu either, which probably makes the getting the shiny a little bit more tricky. I feel like with the Clefairy outbreaks, I had so many Clefairy spawning in, but these outbreaks that we've had, they're like the two or three that we've had for the Mimikyu, don't feel like we're getting like a massive amount of spawns in at one time, which obviously if you're not getting that many spawns in, then will affect how many shinies you kind of being able to kind of farm through. But we'll see. We'll keep going. Mimikyu is hard but worth it. For sure, definitely worth it. I think like that'll be like, it's good when it's harder, really. Like you want it to be easy and you want to luck out. But again, at the same time, it's kind of nice. It's like, it's worth it when you kind of worked for the shiny, right? It does mean a little bit more, especially if it's got the Crafty Mark or whatever mark you want with it. Right, let's get rid of these. Let's just set up a picnic. I can't get the position right. Too close to the wall. It is around here where we can do it. I know it is. Can never get it. Oh, we're gonna have to give up on it. That's not ideal. Right, let's just forget about that. Claves, how are you doing? Hello, I'm new to the stream, but I was kind of late on the Froakie event thing. If anyone has a real shiny Froakie for trade, don't worry. I know if it's fake or not. Trade me, give me a link card. That sounds pretty sus. Good to have you in the stream though. How can you tell if it's fake or not? Or are you using PK Hex to tell if it's fake? That would mean you'd have to have custom firmware switch, I think, to do that. I'm not sure. It's like I caught a shiny Salandal this week with the Destiny mark. That's awesome. The Destiny mark. It's like the best out of all of the marks. That is incredible. Congrats on that. That's amazing. Right, let's see if we can set up a picnic at the top of here again. I don't know if this location is the best place or what the best tact is really, just to get more spawning in. If I just stay in one position, catch all the shinies in a luxury ball, randomly run into shiny Wooper. Nice, that is good. We haven't had anything other than the one Mimikyu tonight, which I'm probably gonna have to reset on because it hasn't got a mark, and it doesn't feel like we're gonna get another one from this location. Have we got, yeah, 5 minutes just about. Thank you for the good luck and take care, Dice. Thanks for coming by the stream. I really like, one thing I'm not a huge fan of is this sort of shiny hunt, because I'm like wandering around and I have to keep my eyes on the what I'm doing. And for those of you that come to the streams regularly, I like to be really interactive with the chat and kind of get involved, but I just can't do it when I'm doing this because I really got to kind of keep moving around, keep my eyes up, and there isn't really much time for me to take my eyes off the screen. Especially with a hunt like this, it's not like just doing the picnic reset, which would be ideal for this sort of hunt where I could just set the picnic up and kind of stay in one location. And it's frustrating because like normally the shiny hunts we do give me a lot of room to kind of talk to you guys and interact with you guys a lot, which I really enjoy about streaming. But this feels like I'm not getting the opportunity to do it, and I feel like I'm ignoring chat and I don't like it. But that's just a preference for me, I guess, and I know a lot of other streamers are very good at kind of doing both, but my brain doesn't work like that. But yeah, good luck on shiny hunt leaving the stream. Got it. Let's see if it has the mark, John. I hope it does have the mark. Let me know as soon as you have checked it. I'm praying for that shiny luck. Right, we need to set up, get rid of these Gorgots. If they can do a 7-star raid of Latias and Latios, that would be amazing. Can you imagine? That would be very cool. I would love to see that. I would really love to see that. Even a Giratina 7-star raid for this weekend would have been really cool, I think, for Halloween. That would have been very good. Just found another shiny Mimikyu, second one on this sandwich. Very nice. Let me know if it's got the mark. I hope it has. I really do. Can we get a second shiny from this sandwich? I don't know if we're going to be able to be honest. No, it doesn't look like any of these are. Check up there. None of those are shiny. It is a lot easier to see, I think, in this location than where we were before. Best of luck, Satcha. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We definitely need all the luck we can get tonight. Just found another shiny Mimikyu. If you save it in the middle of a sandwich, will you have the same sandwich? You have the same sandwich bonus when you restart. No. If you restart on a sandwich, if you save in the middle of a sandwich power, when you restart, you'll have no sandwich power. So you'll kind of like turn off, reset, and you'll lose that sandwich. So it's a little bit annoying because you kind of generally want to save in front of a shiny if you do come across it. But I would probably say for the mass outbreaks, if you've not got a massive amount of Herba Mystica and you're going to reset and you're just going for the shiny with the Crafty Mark, it's probably better to not save before the shiny. Like if you fail it, then the likelihood is you're not going to fail it, right? For the most part, you're going to be able to catch it. But if you are wanting to reset at that point, and when you do reset and come back into the game, you'll have no sandwich power active, which is kind of just wasting your Herba Mystica, really. I've now got a shiny Phantom, Graveyard, and Mimikyu in one day. Very nice. Have any of them got the mark so far, Sebastian? Or is it just the shinies that you've got? Nice either way, though. Need them to pop up on this cliff up here. Right, the sandwiches run out. Okay, we're gonna have to reset on this one. We got one shiny so far. Slaves, wow, this stream has luck for some reason. I just found a shiny Lycanroc. Very nice. Midnight form as well. Only one shiny and almost 3 sandwiches. I know. Not ideal. Just starting out. Mate. Just staring at you, wanting some blood. Lycanroc's such a nice shiny though, especially in the midnight form. Yes. They probably have even had Spiritomb as a raid in addition, Miss Magus, or another outbreak option for this weekend. Yeah, that would, I mean, would have been good. Would have been great. Spiritomb is the one of the raid Pokemon. Would have been so good this weekend. I think it's here that we can set up. Swear it was beside this. This was where we were before when we set it up. Was it here? Oh no, it wasn't. It was not there. It was like, it was definitely here. There we go. Okay. Log VGC, how are you doing? It was nice to meet you and Leah. It was awesome to meet you as well, my friend. And I hope you had safe travels back and you're all getting rested up, ready for your next event, whenever that will be. We are not having much luck tonight with the Mimikyu hunt though. Get that Gimmighoul at the top and put up the picnic up there, trust. Get the Gimmighoul in. It might be the way. It might be the way. Oh good, I was asking because I was debating about resetting to keep ingredients and I would lose Wooper. But I just got Mimikyu. I'll update on the mark once I catch it. Nice, you got the shiny Mimikyu. Very cool. I have 2. I feel generous. If you want the shiny Lycanroc for free, you can have it. No, my friend, you keep that. Thank you so much for the offer though. Super kind of you. Just have a charm called my luck. I like it though. We need some of that luck tonight for sure. Maybe this is the sandwich, right? This is the one that we're going to be able to kind of pull it in on and get it, right? Zone dual hunts of Graveyard during the day and Drifloon at night. First shiny Drifloon had a Crafty Mark. No way, that's amazing, Angie. That is what I like to hear. Let's go. First Drifloon with the Crafty Mark. The Drifloon's a good boy. Mimikyu, not so much. Alright, no shiny here to start us off. definitely not. I just feel like the shading sometimes just throws me so much with Mimikyu. Like I have to double check in case it's not a shiny. Sebastian Mimikyu hasn't got the Crafty Mark. Savage. Hopefully the next one that you get, hopefully it's a lot quicker coming in than ours are. And it does have the Crafty Mark. It's nice to hear that people are getting shinies though with the Crafty Mark. That's good. I like that. I like that some of us are having some luck tonight, while the other lot of us are just grinding it out. I feel like it's going to be a very long hunt for all 4 of these with the Crafty Mark, but it'll be very cool to get them all in the end. I do plan on trying to get them all. I think that's the idea. I'm going to take a shiny Mimikyu with the rare mark over the Crafty Mark. Definitely. I probably would take one of the rarer marks over the Crafty Mark. But then I feel like I'd still need to continue the hunt for the Crafty Mark as well. I got some nice marks on some of the Clefairy that I got, the shiny ones, but there was nothing super rare that I got from the Clefairies. The upbeat mark was nice to get in the end though, but I didn't get anything else. It was like crazy rare. Got my Mimic of my shiny deck, so I don't need another one. Had enough of hunting mark shinies like the Clefairy. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. The Clefairy is brutal enough. This is bringing mad pangs back. This hunt. This is what I think that the Mimikyu is worse than the Clefairy. At least the Clefairy had some consistency with it, where I felt like I was getting a shiny very regularly, and the amount of spawns as well that I was getting for Clefairy were pretty consistent, whereas the Mimikyu just feels very inconsistent. And it might just be the areas where we're hunting, to be honest. Doink Mouse, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Lost in another world here, like just trying to hunt for these shinies, hoping it pops up. Sorry. I hope you're doing well, having a great day. Thanks for hopping in and joining this stream. This is I'm zombieing out though with this hunt. I really am. It's such a tricky one though, because I just feel like I've got to be switched on the whole time, because every single Mimikyu got to be like, okay, it's not massively obvious. No, Mark, catching that piece of God, just too frustrating. It is very frustrating. Very frustrating. It's not an easy hunt. How rare is the absent-minded Mark? You've got about a 5% chance for it to be on the Mimikyu. So to get it on the shiny as well, maybe that little bit harder, just to get the shiny to pop up though. I think that's the frustrating thing. I've just not had the shinies spawning in like you would normally do. We've not got the good shiny power tonight on our sandwiches, which is not ideal. But I mean, there's a lot of good spawns in there. There's pretty good amount there. Deshaun, thank you so much for the subscribe. I need to bring the energy up on the stream. Do you know about the good shiny sandwiches you can get from Spog and Fire level 3, Tailplow level 3, and Counter for Ghost to help keep the Lotix and Knack. Yeah, the only problem with the encounter power is it's going to attract potential mimikyus that are outside the outbreak, which have different shiny odds to what you've got in here. So to kind of keep the outbreak retained in a way, it's better to use the other kind of encounter rather than encounter power like Humongo power or something like that. But the encounter power is good because, like you said, it does keep everything else away, which is nice, which is kind of what you want, because they disrupt the mass outbreak table when they spawn in, and you don't get the mimikyu spawns as much. No milky mimikyu just yet though, because yeah, getting things like the pyro and stuff like that spawning in is not ideal. Nightlight just destroys Miss Magius with Rage Fist. Yeah, I think there was someone was saying about a weakness policy set before with Rage Fist, Screech, Focus Energy. It sounds very fun to one-shot Miss Magius. Yeah, I think Annihilab's a great shout for it this weekend. I think Snorlax, I think Ursaluna is another good shout for it, because they're just immune. They have good coverage as well for the Ghost type or any other Terra type that you kind of come across with them. I think Blood Moon's not bad. The only problem is Miss Magius has a way higher special defense than its physical defense. So you kind of want to be hitting it on physical side. Why probably Annihilap's a good option against it as well. It's like 60 base defense, so it's like really weak like on the physical side of things. So that's probably why you want to be concentrating. Annihilate probably one of the better options just to farm through it for the rare candies. And the plus side about the Annihilate is as well, like lots of people already have Annihilate built, which is kind of nice. So it makes it a little bit more of a better Pokemon to kind of use in these situations. There's an image on Reddit. I can try to tell you what to Google. What is it for? Do you know what about the good sandwich? Shiny sandwich. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, the weakness policy ape seems very, very strong. And if you can one-shot the Miss Magius, I think that's like, it doesn't really, you know, that's the main thing, because it's going to make farming the level up candy so quick. Come on, Mimikyu. We can't just end up with one shiny tonight. That would be very sad. I think we had more luck when we were just running up and down the mountain rather than setting up any picnic or anything like that. Okay, let's just do that. Shiny there. I've been one-shotting Miss Magius with a Sharpeners, 3 Swords Dancers, Sui and Samurai. I'm sure there are faster ways. Yeah, the Annihilate seems like a good way. I would be interested to test Ursaluna and also testing Snorlax as well. Because just I think the fact that you can belly drum, you're immune to all of its ghost type attacks, and it's got the coverage, like I was saying before, to kind of hit a variety of pretty much the perfect coverage for any sort of Terra type that it's going to be. I think those two could be really good options. Might be faster than Annihilate. I don't know how fast Annihilate can do it. How many turns it takes to set up, how many screeches it needs. Does it need a bulk up? Does it need the weakness policy? There's a bunch of things, but we will have a video up very soon after the stream with the best builds for the raid event. So keep an eye out for that one. Because I think after this sandwich, yeah. Oh god, ruining our fun. But yeah, raid is easy. Screech twice, then rage fist. Yeah, that sounds, yeah, 3 turns, really nice. Although Seluna might be able to do it a bit quicker with the guts boost with the belly drum. It'd be interesting to see. I think Ursaluna will probably be a good one. I mean, the big thing about the 5-star raids is they're never going to be that difficult, right? Because they're just a 5-star raid. It's just about having the quickest time to do it, you know? Like, if a Pokemon can do it in 2 turns, then that's probably like the kind of benchmark that you want, because it's going to be so quick to run through the raids after that to farm the items. But I mean, 2 to 3 turns, it doesn't really matter. Like Annihilate, you know, if it's taken 3 turns, then ideal. Is that with the weakness policy as well, or is that without the weakness policy? Because that'd be interesting. You could probably do that in 2 turns. You could probably Screech, get hit, have your weakness policy activated. It'll also boost Rage Fist as well, and then probably knockout. Probably a knockout, yeah. Especially if you get hit twice, because then Rage Fist's like 150 base power. And then you're hitting like -2 defense. Yeah, I think that's probably, it probably can do it in 2 hits, really, to be fair. No more shiny Mimikyus. I can't believe this. I kind of can, but I can't as well at the same time. A Saluna belly drum attack. J crunch. Yeah, that could work. Yeah. But the Miss Maggis, they're all different Terra types, right? They're not just tied. It's not just Ghost, is it? Or is it actually tied to Ghost Terra typing? I mean, I can check. I can check on the map. Ghost, 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 ghost. They're all ghost. That's okay. Okay, yeah. Ursaluna might be able to do it, yeah, with the crunch. Potentially. Snorlax gets crunch. Yeah. Okay, they're all ghosts. That makes a massive difference. That makes a huge difference to how you'd approach it. Yeah, Annihilate's still a good choice. I like Hisui and Zoroark. I think it's a good option. It's completely immune to anything that Miss Maggie's can throw at you, and you've got like Fake Tears, you've got Nasty Plot, so you could maybe optimize the set to Fake Tears like twice, Nasty Plot once. I don't know if that would be enough to take it down. Potentially. But it's an option. It's an option. It's probably not the quickest though, because you're hitting on the special side and you kind of really want to be hitting on the physical side, right? Like we've already mentioned. I am from Northumberland, which is just north of Newcastle, but I don't live there anymore, and I haven't lived up that way for a very long time. So I've got a bit of a wonky accent, but there is bits of northern in there, but Northern England is where I'm talking about. Riley, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you still going at it. We are, mate. We've not had much luck at all with it. Mimikyu's been eluding us the entire time. So we've had 1 shiny Mimikyu this whole time. It's been pretty brutal, to be honest. But it's how it goes sometimes, right? And the one that we got didn't have any mark at all. So it was to be expected though, right? But I hope you're doing good, mate. Still going strong though. I don't know what we've got left on our sandwich. Yeah, we got 15 minutes. We're good for this one anyway. It's just really sporadic, the amount of Mimikyu spawning in. We're getting decent amounts sometimes. Other times we're doing it, we're not getting really many at all, which is not great for this hunt. Only Ghost. I like that though, because normally it's like, all right, it's a great way to farm ghost terror shards as well while you're doing it, you know. Probably the one terror shard I don't need though. Desperate for fire terror shards. I like rinsed all of my fire terror shards when I was in preparing for Leo. Streaming the ghost tournament. I think I wasn't planning on, but I think it would be a lot of fun, you know. I think next, because it kicks off next Friday. I think it could be a lot of fun to do it. If you guys would be interested, because I think it's quite a fun tournament as well. And see how well we can do with some surprise Pokemon, because I think that's the way to do it. Like, pick some solid stuff, but also pick some surprise stuff as well. Which is not something we get to do in VG anymore because of open team sheets. We don't get to surprise our opponents too much, so we can save it for these sort of tournaments, which is quite good. Use that as a rude sword stance, crunch, and life dew. That could definitely work for sure. King Gambit's probably a good one as well, especially if it's got like fake tears like the last one had. I think, you know, if you've got the Defiant user, obviously, like Annihilate as well. Nice thing about King Gambit is it resists the ghost type attacks, whereas Annihilate is kind of weak to them. But Annihilate bulky enough to take a bunch of attacks off his Magius anyway, so you shouldn't be in too much trouble if you're using that. I don't think we're gonna get another shiny off this sandwich. I really don't. I feel like that is it. That is it. That's all we're getting. That shiny. Check. It's not. Nah, it's not happening. Be good to watch, Phoenix. We'll do it. I think we will do it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Because it's only, it'll probably be like 15 battles per day, so they won't be very long to get through the 15. So we could easily burn through them on one stream for sure. And if they do a 7-star raid, it might be quite a good one to do, like the 7-star raid, and then go in and do the tournament after that. That might be quite fun, or the other way around. You fit in well with your accent if you ever visit South Australia. I feel that would be, you know, it's always somewhere I've really wanted to visit. Really do want to visit Australia. Fit in. I've had that a couple of times tonight. Like I had it on the stream the other day as well, but not South Australia, just Australia, which is fun that you mention it. Oh, we're gonna. Thanks, Lotix. Appreciated, my friend. That is very much. Could you imagine if the shiny was there and that happened? That would have been a nightmare. And the saddest part about is that they're not doing OCIC anymore, the Oceania International Championships. I always felt like that was the event that would let me kind of have a nice easy way to visit Australia at some point, you know, but they pulled that event now, and they're not doing it anymore, which is really sad for the player base, for everyone, you know. I just think, why did they pull that one? They had 4 international championships every season. Now they only got 3 now. And we're going to shiny Garchomp. They would trade. Shadow asking in the chat. Never met Ice. Yeah, so hopefully one day I'll get over to Osirus and visit. It would be awesome too. It's such a long flight as well from here in the UK, but it'd be definitely worth it. Oh, got another shiny unmarked Mimikyu. Has no speed, but I looked up the base speed to see if it would be good on a Trick Room team, but it's too high. 96 base speed. You can get away with Mimikyu on Trick Room teams for sure. You've had a lot of success with Mimikyu in the past, you know, like it isn't the slowest Pokemon, but with its disguise ability, it does give it a lot of room to kind of do decent things in a Trick Room. So I'd give it a shot. If you got a 0 speed IV one, definitely keep it. Definitely keep a hold of it. It's Mimikyu's had a lot of good results in previous formats. I think it makes it a little bit harder for it at the minute with Fire Ogerpon running around with the Mold Breaker, because it kind of stops and stomps through the disguise ability, so you can't really get around that too easily. But otherwise, it's a really good Pokemon. Had a tiny Mass Outbreak the other day and got 1 in 100 intense mark. Wow, that's amazing, Joseph. Congrats on that. That's a great mark to get. The intense mark on the shiny Tynamo. Love it. All we want is one more shiny Mimikyu. Can we get one? Can we get one? Can we get one? Come on. Ah, it's late, chat. It is late. 3 a.m. here in the UK right now. And it doesn't seem like we're getting... Yeah, we've got 7 minutes. Okay, this sandwich. I think a better location would probably be better as well for Mimikyu hunting, because this just feels so disjointed as well. Like we're all over the place. The spawns aren't together. I don't know if I've complained enough about the Mimikyu hunt yet tonight. I feel like that's all I've done. Is that shiny? No. Red cheeks. We've got that weird light of dusk. It makes it really awkward to see, but I think they're easier to spot in the night. So as soon as it starts to get darker, they'll be easier to see. Hopefully we've got time for it. How many shiny Mimikyu have we gotten? We've got literally 1 shiny Mimikyu so far tonight. That is all we've got, which is crazy. What's this? The 3rd or 4th sandwich? So yeah. Not the results that we were kind of hoping for. I was kind of hoping we get like at least 1 per sandwich, but yeah, the last sandwich that we got was the first Mimikyu that we got, and it had no mark at all, so that was a little bit sad as well. But I hope all of you are having a lot better luck than what I'm having tonight. I do put it down to a little bit of the locations. It only takes 2. Magikarp proved that. This is very true, Phoenix. Very true. It only takes 2. Can you imagine if it happens again? It's just coming across the Mimikyu, to be fair. That's the thing. We just need to find the shiny. To be fair, I can't believe I came across 1, to be honest. That's the first Mimikyu that I've had in the games. Okay, there's the night time, which should make it easier to spot the Mimikyus now. But I honestly thought that was a shiny Mimikyu for a second. But it's not. Is that a shiny Mimikyu there? It looks slightly different color. No, it's just the shading on the mountain. Just being really hopeful. Just that turning around and it's like, oh yeah, there we go, red cheeks. No. Red cheeks. It's just a shaded area here, which makes it a bit more tricky to spot them. Because they kind of look a little bit off color, which is what we want. But they're way more white, I think, than what I'm really giving them credit for. Osirus, what are you going to hunt after Mimikyu? I think the next thing that I would like to get is probably the Drifloon, with the Crafty Mark from this outbreak. I think I got Drifloon or Graveyard, but I think Drifloon's probably, they're both nice shinies, but probably go for the Drifloon. But I feel like the Mimikyu is going to be the one that just eats up all of the time throughout this Mass Outbreak event, where we're just going to be doing this relentlessly. But you know, it's weird. You get those days sometimes where you don't really get anything kind of falling for you with a shiny hunt, and this definitely just feels like one of those days where it's just nothing's really falling for us except the latex. Right, we'll get rid of it. Just found 3 shiny Mimikyu so far. One was just under jumbo size. Oh, just under. Congrats on the 3 shinies though. That's nice. I'm pleased that you're managing to pull some shinies up. Because it is definitely better than what we're doing. But like I say, you get those days where you're just like, it's not happening. Doesn't matter how many sandwiches or what you do or how many resets you end up doing. They just never fall in place for you, but we can always try again tomorrow, which is always a good thing. Might have a bit better luck then. I can't remember who it was at the start of the stream. It was like, tried multiple sandwiches, had nothing, and then tried one and you get like 3 shinies all in one. And it just happens like that, right? Sometimes the game's just like, nah. For whatever reason, but can't have it good all the time. I really hate latex. Andrew, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good, having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Currently hunting shiny Furret. Luna, good luck with that one. But I couldn't pass up on this outbreak. Definitely not. I agree. Definitely go for it. It's a good idea. Good luck with the shiny hunt for it though, and hopefully you get it very, very quickly. And hopefully you get it with a nice mark as well. That'd be nice. Second graveyard, and it got the mark. Nice. Rye4, that is amazing. Congrats. Please, you got the mark. Now you've done that hunt. What are you doing now? Which one are you going to move on to? Or are you not planning on doing any of the other ones? Started running towards a Drifloon after I thought I saw yellow, but it was not yellow. This feels like the story of me tonight with these Mimikyus. It's like, is that? Oh no. No, that one isn't. I've been doing it all night. Don't worry about it. But it's kind of annoying that you kind of like thought it was shiny and then it wasn't. More for you, you know. Shiny Mimikyu just doesn't exist in this game. It's the rarest Pokemon I've ever hunted. just want another one. One would be fine, right? Start running. Is shiny mimikyu easy noticeable? It is a lot easier than what you think. I think like you will definitely notice it as long as there's other mimikyu spawning around where that one's spawning in. It is a lot easier to notice. I think the biggest telltale is the cheeks. If they aren't red, then you're good. Then it's a shiny. That's a really good tell. But it is a lot whiter, a lot paler than the blue ones. The blue ones? What blue ones am I talking about? The yellow ones, or the yellow kind of tinted yellow ones. Where did blue come from? That's 3 AM brain for you. Hey, is anyone watching The Devil's Plan on Netflix at the minute? If they are, tell me what you think about it. I started watching it. I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. Just hoping it's 4 AM here and a bit late. Sending you all the luck and chat like the stream. Good night, everyone. Andrew, thank you so much for coming by, my friend. And thank you so much for the good luck. Really appreciate it, my friend. And definitely need it. Definitely needed. Much needed luck. That's how I found mine. Look at the cheeks, take time, take a positive attitude. That's the way to do it. The cheeks are the telltale sign, and keeping positive as well. All I seem to have done is complain about Mimikyu, so I'm just like, it's a bad spot. Mimikyu's hard. It's not terrible. There are worse hunts than Mimikyu for sure. I think I'm just frustrated at the amount of sandwiches that we've done and the lack of shinies that we've actually managed to get. It's not really so much about the mark, because I'm not expecting us to get the mark super quick. It's just... we've just not had the drops tonight. It's just been a little bit of a shame. But like I said, there's loads of time of this event left, so we can carry on, keep going for it. Yellow shinies are rough because of the lightning. Can you give you golden hue? Yeah, the lighting with the Mimikyus in particular, I feel, especially when you've got like this shaded area in the mountains, or any kind of shaded area, to be honest, really throws the Mimikyus off. Like they could be shiny, but they're not shiny, you know what I mean? I feel like Mimikyu is one of the worst culprits for it. But it's pretty, like, I know when we got the other one before, it was really obvious to spot amongst the normal Mimikyus, but if it's by itself, it does mean you're gonna have to kind of check every single one of them. Serpent on Netflix, I'll have to check that out. Lay with a sleepy time, Mark. That's what I feel like right now. Did you take down this 60 Mimikyus? Yeah, we took them down. First thing we did when we got here. So they're all taken care of, but nah, we're not getting much luck with the shiny popping up right now. Just caught a fourth shiny, which was a Drifloon, and it has got the Crafty Mark. Very nice. That is awesome to hear. Sebastian, congrats on getting the Drifloon with the Crafty Mark. You guys are stonking it tonight. They're like getting all of these wins with these shiny Crafty Mark Pokemon. Which is great. Great to hear. Hopefully I can follow. Probably not tonight. I don't think I'm going to have much luck tonight, but you never know. It only takes one. On my fourth shiny Mimikyu. Asazi, I hope it has the Crafty Mark. I really do. I really do. Come on, bring it up in the chat. Tell us if it has or not. You can start bashing Apple again like you did on the phone one. The phone one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, John. Takes me a minute. 3 a.m. brain is not as quick as normal brain. Shiny there. Don't think it is. Nope, it's not. Shiny Phantom, no mark. Sad. Big cheese. My advice is to save before making the sandwich, so if you don't find the shiny during the sandwich time, you can close your game and restart the run without wasting ingredients. Thank you, my friend. That is what we do already, just in case the 30 minutes doesn't give us anything. We do, yeah. Which is always good advice for anyone doing this as well. Just got a shiny Timber, very nice. Shiny Timber's great. Shiny Conkeldurr is a really nice shiny. It's pretty subtle, but it's quite nice. Like, it's like a dark orange, right? I do like it a lot. And that is the sandwich run out. And I think with that, friends, I think I'm tapping out of this one tonight. I honestly do. I think I'm tapping out. But it has been a lot of fun doing the Mass Outbreak event tonight. We've just had no luck with it. Oh, which is really frustrating. But I do need to do the raid video. So I'll go away and do that now. And then I'll get some sleep. But we will be back later over the weekend to continue this, because we've got a mission now. I can't believe we went for so long tonight and all we've got is one shiny Mimikyu. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I feel like I let you all down tonight with this performance of shiny hunting. It has not went well one little bit, not as I expected, but we can keep going. We can keep going with it, and we'll be back to tomorrow. You're getting it, Sebastian. I hope the rest of you all have the good luck and continue and manage to get all these shiny Pokemon with the Crafty Mark, because the Mimikyu's just eluded us tonight. I just can't believe that we've not been able to get more just shinies. Not even with the Crafty Mark, just shiny ones. Just one all evening has felt pretty bad. So we'll continue it. We'll come back to it and try again. That's all we can do. But it's been awesome hanging out with you. Like I say, I'm sorry I haven't been super active in the chat, and that kind of annoys me a little bit myself anyway, because I like to be really interactive with you guys. You take the time to come out of those streams to support them, and I can't say how much I support that. I appreciate that. Sorry, my brain is not working tonight. How much I appreciate you taking the time to come by the streams. It really means a lot. And it's always a lot of fun. And when I'm having to concentrate so much on what I'm doing, making sandwiches, running around, knocking Pokemon out, to get to the 60 number, it takes me away from what I like to do. So I hope the stream's been all right, and hopefully the next one we do will be a bit more chill. I'll find some nice spots where I can do the sandwich reset to get the spawns in, so we can have a chat while we do it as well, which is always the most fun thing about doing these shiny hunts on the channel. But I really appreciate everyone coming out to the stream tonight. I really do. And thank you for keeping me company while we've had zero luck with the Mimikyu. But like I say, we'll be back very soon over the weekend to do this, and then we got a Halloween stream next week, which is going to be even more exciting, so I'm looking forward to that one. But I'll sign off there, friends. Thank you again. have a great rest of your evening with the Mass Outbreak hunts. I hope you all have brilliant luck with it, and I hope the crafty marks keep on coming for you all. But thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all very soon. So I'm going to do this video and then get some sleep. So take care, friends. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.